Now that we've already worked on the visual part, which is pulling away from the target, we've worked on dynamic balance and how to get the hands as the center of balance so they can move dynamically and then the body can respond accordingly. Now we're actually going to work on control of the tool. So if I don't have any good control of the tool, I'm just letting this wobble around in my hands, then my body's going to have to take over because I don't have the energy in my hands to actually move the tool and move my body at the same time.
And Evan, why do a lot of people have that misconception of gripping the club light opposed to making the club feel light in your hands?
I'm glad you asked that question. I actually had that question answered by Ben Hogan himself to me when I was a kid. And I asked him, I said, I don't understand why everybody thinks, or your book states that you hold the club lightly. And he said, son, I never said hold the club lightly. He said, I said hold the club and make it feel light. So he showed me how to hold it up with firm pressure. And he said, if you're holding it lightly, it just drops out of your hand. You have no control over the tool. He said, the only thing that has control of the tool is what's in your hands. So, or what your hands are doing. So when he shook my hand, I thought he was going to break my hand. He said, that's how you hold a golf club, like you mean it. He said, if you don't have total control, so like this, if I've got this gripper and I just barely squeeze, that's what most people are doing, then I'm going to lose pressure going back. If I go on ahead and have a firm pressure, now I've got control. So Daniel, just show me how you would swing a club with firm control.
So, like you've taught me, I would make sure I'm still shaking hands with the club and I'm not getting tight in my shoulders and forearms. So that's a misconception that a lot of people have.
I don't need that, but all I was going to say is if you're shaking hands, you actually hold the other person's hand up. You don't push down on it.
Right.
Most people are like this, pushing down on a golf club. So they're actually making the club heavier while they lose control of the club.
Right.
So you want to hold it up and make it feel light.
Yes.
So now Daniel has complete control. You can see that. You can actually see the little bit of white in his knuckles, which is he's not squeezing too hard. He's just got control. So now if he swings his hand, the body responds easily to the movement of the hand. Whereas if he now hold it lightly, the body is not working as efficiently.
Correct.
Because it's not responding to the energy in the hands. Now the energy is all over the body. So if you had a value of 10 in energy, you don't want it all over the body and only have 1 or 2 in the hands, because then you have no control. You want to have the hands at about a 7 or an 8 and let the body come along for the ride. It will respond. It just won't do the action. It'll do the reaction to the hands' motion and energy.